I know that being an independent artist, songwriter, singer, painter, dancer, whatever your passion is, I know that it's not that easy, especially in a world full of competition, full of weird vibes. But stay focused, have a plan, and trust that the universe is always working in your favor. Trust. Hello, today we're going to talk about my top 7 side jobs for independent artists, songwriters, creatives. These jobs don't require your full day. You can even just stay at home and do these jobs, to be honest. I wanted to include in this list specifically jobs that I have tried and I have done so that I can fully give you guys information on something that I know for a fact that it works because it worked for me. And I ain't different than you. So if it worked for me, it's gonna work for you too. I have been working in the music industry for at least 10 years on and off. I have taken a full year and a half off, and right now I'm coming back to the business because I was transitioning from a project in a boy group, and now I am back to being solo. But I feel like, especially these last few years, the prices of everything have just like gone to the roof, and so we need some extra cash. Ma bando alle ciance, like we say in Tuscany, where I'm from. Let's start with job number 1. Tutoring. Knowing English or a second language, Spanish, Italian, German, French, knowing all these languages nowadays is so important. And so, for whatever job, for this reason, people are constantly always looking for help. And if, just like me, your native language is a language that they don't speak in the place where you live, you can use that at your advantage. There are many websites that offer opportunities for you as a tutor to find students. The ones that I work the most with are Wizen, Superprof, and also Craigslist. Okay, I haven't used Craigslist in at least 2 or 3 years, because now you have to pay so much to post ads, which is crazy. But I remember that when I started back in 2019, when I started tutoring, I found a lot of people through Craigslist. So I'm not sure if it's still the best way to go for this, but it's still an option. Facebook is good. I know that there's another one called Italki, but you have to get accepted to get on it. The most that I've gotten with tutoring in, let's say, in 1 month, I think just off of tutoring, I made about 1,300, 1,300 just off of tutoring 3 or 4 students. So not really like a huge amount. And I was able to also do other freelancing jobs while also doing music. So the bad thing about tutoring is that you're not always going to have many students to work with. So you have to be very active in these websites, and you have to constantly look for a new student. And know that some months will go better, some months you will actually be very active, but some months, especially towards the summer, it tends to die down a little bit. But it's totally fine because we have more jobs coming up. Number 2, freelancing. Freelancing allows you to use your skill at your advantage. We all have skills. It doesn't matter what our passion is. I love to write songs and I love to sing, but I'm also good at social media. I'm good with short form content. If I have to work on a project involving social media, I know how to make a reel, I know how to make TikTok content, I know how to create content. And there are so many companies and so many people that are looking for social media managers. I have been doing a lot of meetings and talks with different projects, and it's definitely an industry that you can definitely jump in and be active like from the next day. It doesn't matter what your skill is. You could be great at drawing, so you can make emotes for Twitch. Whatever skill you have, someone is looking for it and someone is willing to pay you for it. So don't underestimate your skills. Upwork is a great place where you can start. Contra is a great place where you can start, especially if you are into artsy stuff or social media stuff. That's where I'm at. Fiverr, I think it's so packed full of people, too many people, too much competition. I even tried to post a few ads. For some reason, they got rejected, so I don't even know what their problem was. But anyway, don't give up on freelancing. Number 3, selling. You probably have some stuff in your house that you can sell. I'm looking at this guitar right now. Purses, bags, whatever. I have a laser cap that I bought back in 2020 because after COVID, my hair was thinning so bad and I got so paranoid that I was about to go bald. And I bought a laser cap for like more than $1,000. Then now I'm like, I don't even need this laser cap now. I never use it. So I can resell it for like 500 or 600 because it's in good conditions. I bet there are so many things in your house that you can sell. So selling something could be a good way to get that cash without having to have another responsibility or a new job. Also, number four, something that I've never tried but I want to try because so many of my friends do it, especially if you live in the United States, especially if you are in California like me. Food delivery apps, they are all over the place. Everybody's doing it. They all do Postmates or DoorDash or whatever. I have personally never done it, and I've heard some people saying that you also are going to spend a lot of money in gas, and your car, is going to have a lot of miles. But I want to do it, and that's for sure what I want to start doing in 2025 to add to my list of little jobs that I do here and there. So there's some dust flying. Job number 5 is what I'm doing now: YouTube content and streaming. I was streaming on Twitch from 2021 to early 2023. Then, just because I was streaming on a MacBook, and if there's anybody here that knows what it's like to stream on a MacBook, you'll know that it's a pain in the freaking. And for that reason, I stopped. I want to start again though. I am planning on buying a PC, and once I have my PC, baby, you can't stop me. I'll be streaming. My record with streaming is not a lot because I was averaging around 20 viewers, 25, 30. My record was 1 month that I made like $500 just off of streaming, and I thought that was really cool. And it will help you build a community, especially since we're talking about artists and people who are creatives. There's nothing that is more important for us than having a community of people that follow you, that love your art, that support you. And streaming and making YouTube content is a wonderful way to build that community. So don't sleep on streaming, especially if you love to game. But also, if you just like to chat, if you just like to talk to people, or you like to go out and do stuff, you might just want to stream while doing whatever you're doing. That's something that I am definitely going to be doing again. I want to re-monetize my channel again because it used to be monetized, but then I lost it. And then my AdSense was connected to an account that I had in Italy, and I had to change it because now I live in the United States. It's a whole bunch of shit. Let's go on with my list. Oh, another thing that I am doing, and I think anybody can do it, especially if you're here on YouTube. That means that you understand social media at least a little bit. And what I'm doing is social media manager for a company. I personally do it for a private fitness center here in California, and I take care of the social media. I create strategies for them for social media. I create flyers, and it's actually not extremely hard. I feel like it's something that you could do as well, and it pays well. So what I would do is I would have the mornings for social media stuff for a company that I'm working for, and the afternoon for social media stuff for myself and for my stuff. That way you see that you have like a plan, right? This extra job that you're doing is not something that really sucks the life out of you or sucks your time. So last thing, I think, if you have some old songs that you're not gonna use, if you have old songs that you've written, if you have old songs that you have produced or old beats that you're no longer using, you can try to sell them. You can try to use sync as a way to make some extra cash. I recently sold one of the songs that I wrote with the group project that I was in back in like 2023 or something. And we recently sold it to a big artist, and that was something I was so happy about. And there you go. These are my favorite side hustle, side jobs that I currently do. So what I currently do out of all this is tutoring, freelancing. I'm trying to sell some stuff for sure. I'm about to do the delivery app thing because I want to try it. Sync and licensing when I can, when there's the opportunity. I'm a social media manager, so I basically do them all. And I want to go back to stream. Let me know in the comments if you have other side hustles that you know that you would like to recommend me, because I'm always ready to listen to new options. I want to send you my best good luck that I could possibly give you for your project. I know that being an independent artist, songwriter, singer, painter, dancer, whatever you are doing, whatever your passion is, I know that it's not that easy, especially in a world full of competition, full of weird vibes. But stay focused, have a plan, and trust that the universe is always working in your favor. Trust. I hope you have a great rest of your day or evening, and I will see you in the next lifestyle kind of video. I will see you in the next video. Ciao.